what Kanban is, right? So we've so far understood Agile, how Agile works, the formula for the Agile methodology success. Now, where does Kanban fit in? Where does that fit in? What is Kanban? How can we use Kanban in the context of Agile product development, right? So those are the things that we need to really look at in this session and the next one. So if you look at it that way, again, Kanban is basically an Agile flavor, an approach of Agile flavor. So it can pretty much fit in working in the context of any Agile product development or a process improvement, whether it is Scrum, extreme programming, or SAFe, or any other lean. You talk about any other TDD, BDD. It pretty much sits in very well in that context. It can work like hand in glove with these kind of other Agile methodologies. So it definitely is, again, a good Agile approach, but it by itself cannot be really called a full-fledged Agile methodology. Why? We're going to have a look. So where does it really start? Basically, you really look at the aspect of Kanban in that context. What really is Kanban? Let's have a look at it. So you have, let's say in our daily life, we've got a lot of things to do. So we write, and this is pretty much what we call as a laundry list of things, you just keep writing and writing and writing. So you've got loads of things to do, tasks and things to do, for example. So you want to attend the course, you've got to go pick up somebody, you've got to meet, you've got to have your food, cook food, you've got to do your homework or your office work, you've got to attend calls, meetings. So there's so many things. You've got to catch up on your Netflix movies and Amazon Prime, the latest seasons. There's so many things that are on your to-do list, whether it is professional, personal. But how do you know where you really are in that context? You don't really know by looking at it as, oh yeah, I finished this, I've done. Maybe a kind of a tick mark or a checklist would have actually given you better indication. Yeah, that's so far, that's what you can pretty much do. You can't really add a lot of different indicators to it to deliver you the real value, to see where you are with respect to this catch up. How far have you done out of this 100 tasks, right? And that's where Kanban would really come in. So essentially, Kanban is basically a board. So you can write it on a slate or on a tape or on a piece of paper, on a board, or something that you can actually put on your fridge as a fridge magnet board, whatever it is. It's basically a board to track what we call as cards. So you are moving essentially the cards across different statuses, so to say, the columns. So essentially you split this whole list into, so here you've got just one column and you don't know where it is. Here what you do is, this is what I still need to do. I have not started these. And then this is the thing that I have started, but I have not completed. So these are the work in progress. I don't know how much time I need to complete these. And then the final column could be completed or done. So you know that, okay, after this 100, I've got like 10 finished, 40 still to do, and I've completed 50 already. So you know clearly some indication, some kind of aspects there in terms of how many tasks are still to do, how many are work in progress, and how many are done. Just by looking quickly at it, one glance at it would really give you a clear picture. That's the simplicity and the brilliance of a Kanban board. And that is why it is very popular in all the Agile methodologies. This is actually, Kanban is the only tool and approach that could really be used effectively